Yep. I'm off. I'm deporting myself before I get deported. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home, guys. Please, 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 please. Wish me good luck.
Black Americans, come here. I want to talk about the LA riots, but in a way that's like removed from the emotion.
Deportation is hitting hard. Deportation is hitting hard. And I'm just so surprised that some blacks as well can still be able to say this. Anyways, everybody have their freedom of speech, right? Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's Sonia and I'm back again with another mind-blowing video. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are fine. Hope you guys are good. If it's first time tuning in, do well to subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share. Honestly, it is amazing that why some persons are actually suffering from a particular thing in the US, other persons are really comfortable to like express themselves. Like I said, we have freedom of speech and everybody actually is free to say whatsoever he or she actually want to say, right? So these are some of the opinion that some persons actually have regarding this deportation, and this particular video actually caught my attention, and I'd be like, okay, let's share some insight about this video, because the video was not only capturing my attention, but I feel like the video is more educative for other persons to actually see as well. Anyways, with that being said, I'll just go ahead, play this video for you guys so that you guys can actually see some of this clip, and let's get into what we are going to be talking about, right?
Black Americans, come here. I want to talk about the LA riots, but in a way that's like removed from the emotion and the political charge that's in the air right now. I want to talk about it from like a clear-eyed, unbiased view. It'll be a little bit long, but just rock me for a bit, okay? First point is that, let's be very clear. Undocumented immigration is illegal in every country in the world. In every country in the world. I'm traveling right now. I've been out of America since February. In every country I've been to, they wanted to know the address I'm staying. That means Airbnbs and hotels. They wanted to know my return flight that I was leaving the country in. They wanted my phone number, my email address, my address in America, and my address in Europe. They wanted every single piece of information they could get about me to make sure I was not going to stay in their country. Why? Because undocumented immigration is illegal in every single country in the world. If you enter a country illegally, they can deport you, they can ban you. So like in Europe right now, I have until I think the 26th of June to leave. If I overstay that by an hour, they have automatic processes right now. I can be deported and banned from ever entering Europe again. As an American, I'm an American. I have an American passport, born in America. It's illegal in every country in the world. So let's get that clear. Now, when it comes to the riots and protesting, I'm 100% on board with people protesting peacefully, making your voices heard, all that good stuff. But my thing is, like, if you're protesting that you want to stay in America, why are you burning American flags? And nothing against other countries at all. But my point is for the narrative, right? Like, if I'm an unbiased bystander watching the news from a narrative perspective, why would you burn the American flag, the country you say you want to stay in, the country that you want to be a part of, the country that you're saying, I deserve to be here, I deserve a shot at American residence and American citizenship. This is the country you want. You're burning the flag of that country, inhaling the flag of the country that you don't want to be in, the country that you fled from, the country that you say was so horrible that you ran from it illegally to risk deportation to come into America. From a narrative perspective, it makes no sense to me. It's like a lot of these people that are doing these riots and stuff, it's not even the people themselves. These are people who wanted a fight. They wanted a war. And this is going to be their excuse to start one with the government. So again, for people that look like me, black people, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to think. The only thing I'm going to say is we should be very cautious about what causes we choose to throw our hats in the ring of. I'll put it that way. I'm not saying we shouldn't support our Latino brothers and sisters. My father's Haitian. I'm part Latino, right? I'm not saying we shouldn't do any of that. What I'm saying is we need to be very careful about what fights we choose to fight and how we choose to represent ourselves at this particular moment in time, is what I'm going to say. There are people, I promise you, in power that are just itching. They're waiting for a reason to unleash hell on the people that they don't like. So be very, very careful with narrative in narrative shaping, 100%. And then my fourth thing is I think Americans in traveling the world, we really need to give ourselves more grace, I think. We have standards on ourselves that nobody else in the world has on their countries. Nobody else in the world. America, I think, is the only country in the history of ever that when we achieved superpower status in the world, where we could go forth and conquer every country that we basically could, essentially decided not to. Other than I would say probably the only exception to that would be Hawaii, maybe the Philippines, Puerto Rico. The Philippines has since got its independence. I would say the only example of that would be maybe Hawaii and Puerto Rico. But like, other than that, the United States could have gone forth and conquered the entire world, and the American people chose not to, mostly because we're individualistic and want nothing to do with the rest of the world. But we hold ourselves to the standard of not only we're not going to use our powers for evil, but we also must use our powers for good. And that has never been expected of any other country in the history of ever, including not now, that we have a moral obligation to go forth and help every other country that's struggling. That's never happened in the history of ever. And so I think Americans, we need to give ourselves more grace on both sides of the aisle and just in general of like, yeah, what people are asking of us, what the world is asking of us has never been asked of any country ever. And we need to be more gracious, I think, with each other. But yeah.
Yep. I'm off. I'm deporting myself before I get deported. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home, guys. Please, 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 please. Wish me good luck. Because I've been threatened on this app many times that I'm illegal, I'm going to get deported. I don't have to wait to be deported. I will use my 2 leg and boom, vamoose, I'm out. Should be you guys have peace now. I've left the country. I deported myself. Happy now? Okay. Watch out.
We'll be more than happy to help. And for those customers who have already ordered assistance to leave the aircraft, please do remain seated until the aisle around you is clear. And as always,
Anyways, let's just be honest on my own opinion, right? Like I said, everybody have their opinion and everybody have what he or she is permitted to say. On my own opinion, I feel like burning of the American flag, it is not like I am not in line with it because honestly, if that is what is actually happening, it is not even supposed to be like a bone of contention here. You understand? If you know that you actually have a country in mind and you want to stay in that country, then you do not need to do that, right? And let's be honest as well. If you're still and you know that your stay is illegal, I feel like what is the point of you still staying there and waiting until you are being deported? I know that a lot of people will be like, oh, you don't understand. You don't understand what we're going through because you are not here with us. I know, I understand what you are going through, right? But at some point as well, it is best for you to have everything documented and make sure that you are legal so that whenever anything actually wants to happen, you are actually going to stand up for yourself. Like I have this video as well where this particular guy actually talked about how he was almost how it was almost what they call it, how it was almost fraud or what by by some immigrants saying he was not from Nigeria, blah blah blah. And when I was actually watching the video, I was like, okay, this is a person that is staying in America legally. If he can have this particular kind of thing happen to him, why do you think that you are even not an American at all, and you're even staying there illegally? Why do you think that this can actually not happen to you? You understand? And guys, we just have to be careful out there. We just have to make sure that every single thing we are doing, we are just on the right track, because honestly it is getting more hotter, it is getting more juicy, and we don't want things to go beyond this level. Anyways, if you have not subscribed, subscribe, like this video, drop me your comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this particular video. Let me know what you think about what this particular guy is saying. Is he really saying the right thing? Is he not saying the right thing? I actually want to hear from you in the comment section. And yes, if you have not subscribed, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And with no further ado, I don't like always say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye. I love you guys. Mwah.